and I really thought that this guy was going to win. His name is Jarvis, and anyway, he didn't win. He's in my audience today. Come on down, Jarvis. So you want to see what you're playing for right now?
Oh, yes.
Let's show you. You were supposed to get only one in, so you win the car.
That show aired right here on Channel 11 yesterday, but Jarvis Stevenson is back home with us today. Please welcome him to Great Day Houston. Okay, Jarvis, winning that car meant a lot to you because why?
Well, you know, honestly, my fiance and I, we only had one car at the time, and the car that we have to pay bills on. So honestly, to have a car that's just like out of the sky, honestly, who wouldn't want?
Exactly. That's like manna from heaven, right?
Yes.
Just out of the sky.
And for me and my family right now, we're traveling back and forth with one car and moving the car seats back and forth has been quite a hassle. So right now having two cars and I'm able to move around, and it's just a little bit more flexibility for me and my family. Honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, let's go back to how you first started. You're born here in Houston.
Yes.
You were born in a neighborhood that had some challenges.
Yes.
And a single mom, right?
Yes.
And so what our statistics show us is that you shouldn't be such a happy person.
Heck
you
yes.
chose to do this.
Yeah, I think if anything, I remember when I made the choice. I mean, I remember seeing guys, you know, doing the sports route, and nothing against it, but I wanted to, you know, use more of my brain.
But you also
and more
saw
of my vocal.
guys doing the drug route.
Yeah,
the crime route.
I seen a lot of crazy things in my area. There was just gun violence, there was drug violence, drug abuse, and different things like that. And growing up in a single parent home, a lot of the male kids in my area use the streets to kind of get them through. And I just wanted to stay home. And my mom, we grew up around the inside of our home, IKEA furniture, and just really nice things. So I just knew that I was destined to be great because of her experiences and her leadership that she was installing on me. And
you decided not to be a follower, but to be a leader.
Yeah.
So many times people's environment will help to define them. We understand
Definitely.
that. But you decided to be a leader. You were always that kind of kid. If you went back to your high school or your junior high or even elementary, they would say, oh, Jarvis, you were like the prom king.
Yeah, I would hope so. I hope everyone still would say that. But I was prom king of Sterling High School, class of 2012. I was best dressed. I was the guy, if it was a football game, I was on the microphone talking. I was in theater. I was on the debate team. So I was wanting to lead and inspire, so versus follow.
Life was good, and then all of a sudden your mother came to you one day and she said, it's time to kick the little birdie out of the nest.
Yeah.
It was like the real world.
After high school, she was just like, hey, you got to pay some bills or you got to get out. And I was like, all right, great. So I had my first car, and I packed up everything in there, and I was just sleeping out of my car for a while, and landed my first job in the Galleria, and it just grew from there.
Yeah, you work at Aldo.
Yeah, I worked at Aldo.
They have shoes.
Yes.
I love you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right?
Trust me, I'm very well known in that mall. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Aldo, and I'm like, all right, what size
they're having a sale right now.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, that's like we'll talk about that after.
We'll talk about that later.
But that's actually where you met your fiance.
Yes, that's where I met her, and she was just this awesome stock guru at the time, and I was like, oh yeah, she's strong. And
she's like pint size. You saw her when she was jumped up into your arms, right?
Yeah.
Pint size, but she's
she's this 4'11" ball of like. And I'm like, all right, great. And we met there, and we just grown to like each other. Our first date was like in the food court. I think it was at McDonald's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
Didn't have a lot of money at the time, but it was the gesture that counted.
Right. I'm loving
Gotta
it.
love McDonald's.
Okay, yeah.
Those
and
20 pieces.
The other thing is, okay, so at Aldo, there was this other thing that kind of gave you a boost of confidence.
Yeah.
They have this best dressed competition every year, and when we say best dressed, it's not just America. They have, we have, it's worldwide.
Oh, I'll tell you, Deborah, it was extremely hard to
there you
win
go.
The competition.
You won.
Yes. And yeah.
Because you're just sassy like that. Yeah. You got your sassy socks on today.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fashion sense, you know, it was always my thing, and to win that competition really, really drove me to believe that, okay, wait, I can still keep some of these traits that I have of being that leader and that best dressed talker and that just public speaker. And
you're like the happiest guy in Houston, we think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But you know, here's the other thing that's amazing about you. You don't think about yourself. You're always trying to uplift other people.
Yes.
And so with your fiance, you really wrote the Ellen Show about her.
Right. Yeah. So if anything, I wrote in about her and how awesome she was, because she just really was the backbone of like my life and just the support system of our family. And I wrote in, and it was just—
You say your family, your daughter is here today.
My daughter's
She is
here.
the cutest thing in the world.
Look
at
my
that.
baby right there.
Aww.
And I wrote
And that's
in,
your best friend Jarvis,
yes,
right?
That's my
His
best
name's
friend
Jarvis too.
Yeah, that's our godfather. Yeah.
Yeah, and see, both of y'all dressed alike today. He's got a blue shirt, white pants too. Look at y'all. Okay.
We're trying to do a little something.
Yeah.
But I wrote in about her because she's awesome, and it was extremely long, I'll tell you that, and they loved it, and I ended up getting you know, an opportunity to play in the Astros event here in Houston.
Because of that letter?
Because of the letter, yeah. They were like, hey, we're coming down, and I was like, awesome, yeah, of course, like JV, why not? You know, I would love to just get in the vicinity of that guy. Needless to say, I ended up hitting the shot, and then it slipped through my fingers, and then because of great sportsmanship, I ended up getting 2 tickets to fly out to the Ellen Show.
Did you have any idea what was going to happen? Because you thought that was the prize.
Yes.
You got to go out there, and
I'm
that was
like,
it. That's where it stopped.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting 2 tickets. I'm like, oh, this is it. I'm great. I'm honored.
Oh my God, that's why I love her so much.
Yeah, she's
I
amazing.
love her.
Yeah,
We
I thought
love you
that
too,
was her
Jarvis.
right there.
Okay.
Hi again.
Okay.
So yeah, I ended up getting a chance to just sit in on the show, and I mean, just when she started the segment, she was like, so I was in Houston, and I'm like, wait a minute, I was in Houston. And then she just started just going in with the segment. I seen myself on screen, and they called me down. I was like, what's happening? And I'm just running down. I'm like, let me just run down. And I'm running down, and then
you had to play the game again. On national television.
But
this
when I
time.
seen there were larger balls, I was like, all right, we may have a chance here.
Right.
I think
because he was telling us, he goes, the circle of that
yeah,
thing
it was
a lot
extremely
smaller
small.
than
Yeah,
you think.
I know a lot of you are thinking like, ah, man, I could hit that shot. But I'll tell you, it's extremely harder than it looks.
Because things look bigger on TV, so it looked like it was like this. It was probably really like this.
Yeah, no, it was extremely harder than it looked.
Yeah.
And I ended up, of course, landing one of those balls in LA on our show, and winning the car.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, because both of you work at Aldo, and if you're not on the same shift, that way one can go off to work, and the other, you can work with your daughter and the whole bit.
Right.
Okay,
So it works out.
So it's awesome to win a car, but we also know that you have to put things like gasoline in a car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that costs extra money. But you know what? Our friends at Mac Hike, Josh Potts is here this morning. Josh, come on out here.
All right, Josh.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Tell us about the car he won. That's a cool car, huh?
You know, it's a brand new model. It just came out, and it's something we're really excited about.
Yeah.
The styling of it is so bold. And I think you're going to be really happy with it.
Yeah.
And you would like to be able to fill up the first tank of gas.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah, definitely.
I brought you a little gift here just to
way.
To get your first.
Oh man! Thank you, man.
You can probably get more than one out of that, but it is a $100 gift card
this is
to get your
Houston.
gasoline. Yes,
This
right?
works.
Okay, you know what? He said that. You know what? But okay, yes, this is Houston because you're like driving all over the place. Are you like right down the street from where you work, or is it a little distance?
A little bit, but you know.
And then you have a little distance for you
Family,
and for your wife because now you have 2 cars to fill up.
Yes.
They got 2 cars to fill up now, so can maybe.
Yeah.
No way, Josh. Josh, wait a minute, man.
You got 2 cars.
Okay,
so
so
come on, Josh.
we got 200.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
Oh, Josh. Thank you, dude.
Josh,
come on,
I
Josh.
don't want to appear to be ungrateful, but we're coming up on the summer travel season. Do y'all plan to take a little vacation, maybe say where do you think you'd like to go? San Antonio, Dallas, whatever.
San Antonio, Austin,
yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so you got 3 hours one way, 2:45 the other way. So.
I understand.
Josh.
I'm starting to get used to it.
Josh.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on,
300
Josh.
now.
Oh wow.
300. 300.
Wow, Josh. Oh, man.
And you know what? Wouldn't it be cool? Because you know what's coming up after that? It's like the holiday season and stuff.
Right.
What if y'all took a trip to if you drove to Disneyland or Disney World? That's a little further that way, Josh.
That is further.
It's a good point.
Yeah,
Josh.
So,
it's a good point.
Josh.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna end this, and he's gonna give you the rest of them. So, Josh, tell us what you got.
Well, hold on here. Wait, hold on.
Josh! Oh, man! Wow, this is it. All right, man. This is crazy. This is crazy.
This should cover you for a year.
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be more than I'd say $1,500 worth of
Man, thank you guys so
All
much.
right.
This is amazing.
I want to round out with this. You have such a positive attitude.
Wow.
One of the things you want to do is you would like to be a public speaker. You'd like to impact people, but you also wrote a book. It's an ebook.
Yes, I did
And
write
in that
an
book,
ebook.
you're sharing your experiences so far.
Right.
Ready, set, go.
Yes.
What's behind the title?
So, if anything, it helps you. It talks about how to find your life's purpose in life, and if anything, I'm 25 years old, and then when I did quit my job, I didn't have a clue.
You quit your job for a while because you wanted to write the book.
Right. I didn't have a clue what I would want to do, and excuse me, I'm so out of breath. This is amazing. And if anything, it just helps everyone get that mental clarity. The book is really awesome. It gives you mental clarity, physical preparation on what you need to do in any of your crafts, and it just talks about the relentless execution. So that hence the ready, set, go.
Yeah.
So it's a really great e-read.
From a 25-year-old. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you so
Josh.
much. And we'd
You
like
guys
to
are
thank
awesome.
our friends at Mac Hike Chevrolet. So thank y'all very much for filling up Jarvis's tank again
Yes.
and again and again
And
and
again.
again. For more information on MacHikeChevy.com. Just go to MacHikeChevy.com for more information on them and that new model car, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right.
This is awesome.
We also have one more thing that we'd like to give you.
Okay.
So you were down at Minute Maid Park. You said it's the first time you'd ever been down at the stadium.
Yes.
Have you never been to an
Believe it or
Astros
not,
game before?
Yeah, a lot of people are like, "Are you really from Houston?" But I've never been to an Astros game before.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Never been
I
to an
texted my friend Twyla Carter yesterday.
Okay.
She's the head of the Astros Foundation.
Okay.
And I said, hey, do you think we could slide us a couple of tickets? Because if anyone can, she can.
No way.
And she said, you got 2 tickets to the next game.
Wow, man! Woo! Wow, guys! No way!
Wait.
Whoa, Deborah.
Wait.
Okay, this is amazing.
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God.
yes.
Wow!
And I
Man.
also want to let our live studio audience know. Our live studio audience, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. No, not really.
This is amazing.
But it was nice for us to celebrate somebody who has such a great attitude and such a great role
Thank
model.
you.
And again,
Oh.
thanks to you, thanks to the Houston Astros as well. Their next home game is June 7th against the Baltimore Orioles. And Jarvis's book, Ready, Set, Go, is available on Amazon.